Hello, Petersburg, Virginia. My name is Marcus Omar Squires, and today I'm going to discuss COVID-19 grants from the Commonwealth of Virginia, as well as COVID-19 grants from the City of Petersburg through the Community Development Block Grants Fund. Rebuild Petersburg, COVID-19 Small Business Grant Programs. Rebuild grants through the Commonwealth of Virginia. The application will be available starting on August 10th of 2020. Petersburg is a distressed locality. Businesses here will have a greater chance at receiving grants. Who is eligible? The business or nonprofit must be organized as one of the following: a corporation, pass-through entity, or other legal entity that is organized separately from the owner, a 501c3, 501c7, 501c19 organization, or a Virginia tribe, a sole proprietorship, or an independent contractor. The business or nonprofit must also fall within one of the following business categories: restaurant and beverage services, such as dining establishments, food courts, breweries, microbreweries, cideries, distilleries, wineries, tasting rooms, and farmers markets, or vendors within the farmers market. Non-essential brick and mortar retail establishments include everything except the following: grocery stores, pharmacies, and other retailers that sell food and beverage products, or pharmacy products, including dollar stores and department stores with grocery or pharmacy operations, medical, laboratory, and vision supply retailers, electronic retailers that sell or service cell phones, computers, tablets, and other communications technology, automotive parts, accessories, and tire retailers, as well as automotive repair facilities, home improvement, hardware, building material, and building supply retailers, lawn and garden equipment retailers, beer, wine, and liquor stores, retail functions of gas stations and convenience stores, retail located within healthcare facilities, banks and other financial institutions with retail functions, pet and feed stores, printing and office supply stores, and laundromats and dry cleaners. Continued. Fitness and exercise facilities, personal care and personal grooming services, entertainment and public amusement, private campgrounds, and overnight summer camps. The business or nonprofit must meet the following additional eligibility criteria. Principal place of business is in Virginia. 25 or fewer full-time employees. Gross revenue of less than $1.5 million in the last fiscal year. Operating prior to March 12th, 2020. Currently in good standing with the Virginia State Corporation Commission. The applicant must engage in legal activity. The following applicants are ineligible for the Rebuild Virginia grant funds. Applicants that are not individually owned and operated. Applicants that have already received CARES Act funding from any federal, state, regional, or local agency or authority. Applicants that are delinquent on Virginia state income taxes and do not have a payment plan in place. Applicants that are lobbyists. An applicant, owner, or principal of a business with 20% or greater ownership interest who is more than 60 days delinquent on child support obligations. What are the eligible expenses that the grant proceeds may be used to cover? The following expenses are eligible uses of the Rebuild Virginia grant funds: payroll support, including paid sick leave, medical or family leave, and costs related to the continuation of group health care benefits during those periods of leave, employee salaries, mortgage payments, rent and utilities, principal and interest payments for any business loans from national or state chartered banks, savings and loan institutions, or credit unions that were incurred before or during the emergency. Eligible personal protective equipment, cleaning and disinfecting materials, or other working capital needs to address COVID-19 responses. The following expenses are ineligible uses of the Rebuild Virginia grant funds: paying dividends and bonuses, disbursements to owners, except when directly related to performance of services, repayment of stockholder, principal loans, expansion of facilities or acquisition of fixed assets not directly related to COVID-19 response, repair or replacement of physical damage, refinancing debt, prepaying or paying off loans, relocation expenses. How to submit. The applicant must either submit an application via the online portal or print and mail in an application to the following mailing address: Virginia Small Business Financing Authority, P.O. Box 446, Richmond, Virginia, zip code 23218. Applicants are highly encouraged to submit applications online. The application will be available online starting on August 10th, 2020. Applicants must include the following supporting documentation with their application: SCC, Certificate of Good Standing. Incorporation documents for your business or nonprofit, including one of the following: Articles of Incorporation, Articles of Organization, Declaration of Partnerships, IRS Letter of Determination, Business License, Certificate of Fictitiousness, Name, Form 1099. You'll also need current owner photo ID, copies of your 2019 federal income tax returns and 2020 year-to-date interim financial statements. If your 2019 federal income tax return has not been filed, a year-end profit and loss statement and balance sheet for 2019 is required. Commonwealth of Virginia Substitute W-9 form.
Documentation demonstrating qualifying salary or payroll, including one of the following: VEC FC 2120 Quarterly Report, Payroll Processor Records, Payroll Tax Filings, Form 1099 Miscellaneous or other documentation to demonstrate the qualifying salary or payroll, mortgage statement or rent lease agreements, utility bills, paid invoices, contracts, canceled checks, or other documentation to substantiate eligible COVID-19 expenses incurred to continue operations or reopen the business or nonprofit.
The COVID-19 Small Business Grant Program, brought to you by the City of Petersburg. The first round of applications are due August 14th, 2020 by 5 p.m. The criteria of eligibility requires that your business be located in the City of Petersburg. It's paying taxes to the Petersburg Commissioner of Revenue, operational for at least 12 months as of July 1st, 2020, a gross annual revenue of at least $25,000, 30 full-time employees or fewer. The funds are provided through the Community Development Block Grant CARES Act funding. The city will distribute one-time grants based on need ranging from $500 to $5,000 per business.